Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. I still use junk on eBay. Today is a Friday morning? Yeah, it's Friday. And we've got, I don't know how many orders are going on. I just looked like 2 seconds ago, totally forgot. I want to say it's around 35. But we got quite a few orders going out today. Sales have been like very up and down the last. We got stuff falling. There we go. Sales have been very up and down the last 48 hours, but the average has been really good. So kind of weird. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what sold. Oh, yesterday's feeling kind of, had a cold, wasn't feeling too great. So what I did yesterday was I didn't stick to my normal plan of doing 2 to 4 sewing machines per day this week. Kind of pulled an audible because, hey, we can totally do that in this business. So ended up listing a whole bunch of things that I had, just kind of sat around on the couch with the kids, listed a bunch of stuff, and then took pictures of just some black and white photographs I had laying around because that didn't take too long. I did 2 bags worth, which I put 30 in each Ziploc bag. So I did 60 of those, listed a few of them this morning, and working on listing hats because I got several totes full of hats that I am listing right now. I mentioned before that I wasn't putting hats in totes anymore, but a lot of these are multi-quantity, so it's not going to be as big of a deal to find them. I've been putting them more in either these same boxes that I use for my books, or maybe banker boxes, or the smaller size totes, different things like that. You can even put them, excuse me, if you're new to the channel, welcome here. I sell a lot of these stuff on eBay, and we have to walk over here every 5 minutes and flip that switch. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this content. But I could also put them in my smaller boxes. You're not gonna be able to see them. I keep magazines in and DVDs, but you can't really see those right now. If you want to see all that, go look at the video I have on tour of the storage unit, showing you guys how I store everything. But I'm gonna show you guys what sold today. We got some good stuff. Got a lot of people right now contacting me to sell stuff, and I'm just not buying too much right now. So do have that going on right now. I gotta get through some stuff. We've got to get through stuff. We got too much stuff on the back in the shed. We got to make some space. I am picking up a load of stuff from my uncle next week. I've already got that set in stone. We've been planning on that for quite a while, so definitely still going to do that, but anything else, just not looking to buy right now until we get through some of the backlog we got. But yesterday, I took things easy because I was sick, not feeling great, had a cold, took some medicine, feeling way better today. So we're going to go get back at it, hit it hard today, get some stuff done. But yeah. Oh yeah, also I listed that phone I had yesterday. I'll put up a little picture of it up here on the screen. It's going to auction right now. There was like, overnight, I listed it pretty late in the evening, and then we got 15 watchers when I woke up this morning. So that's a good sign. Started the auction at $500. As long as it sells there, I'll be completely happy, but it's got potential for some upward trajectory. So I thought I'd try an auction. Usually don't run auctions. Probably shouldn't be running one over Thanksgiving, but I decided I wanted to run an auction, so that's what we're doing. If I get 500, I'll be completely happy. If not, I'll list it for like 1,000, turn on best offer and see what happens. But you guys want to see what sold, so I'll show you that now. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start down here on the floor like usual. On the right, I got this small Lowe's box. It has 22 pounds of vintage music in it. Sheet music, lots of things. I think we got like $20 for that, so less than $1 per pound. Not too great, but glad that's gone. I was kind of experimenting with selling sheet music like that, just in a massive lot. Not too happy with it because that took a long time to sell, didn't get a lot of money, so probably not going to do that anymore. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe my shipping was wrong on that too. I don't know. You double check this. Here we got lots of books. This is why I actually bought 3 lots. They bought a lot of Louis L'Amour, Western. Then they also bought a lot of these old paperback romance novels. And in the other storage unit, they bought a lot of science fiction paperbacks. Found that kind of strange, but buying lots of these paperbacks. So yeah, those are all going out to the same buyer. Who knows? 2 records sold. This Polkas one had been listed a long time, but it did finally sell. Polkas. So I think we got like $8 or $9 for that. And then we've got old Keith Green. I think we got like $7 or $8 for him. So yeah, those are the types of records I sell typically. Got those both going out. Everything up here, we got 1 vintage hand plane. I could not find a brand on this, unfortunately. I wish I could. It is well built. It's got a good style to it, but was not able to find a brand on it anywhere. I looked all over, took it apart. Couldn't find one. Up here we got quite a few cookbooks going out because I've been listening to a lot of cookbooks. We got Amish Country Cookbook Volume 1 and the Christmas Cookie Book. So both of those are going out. So yeah. Lots of cookbooks listed right now. If you want any cookbooks, check out my store. The link is in the description down below. Also, if you just use that link to buy anything else you get on eBay, I will get just like a little bit of affiliate money from that. So if you're buying like something for $50,000 and checking out on eBay and you want to use my link and give me like 1% of that sale, hey, that would be great. One Xbox 360 disc-only game, Grand Theft Auto 4. Got some sort of CD going out here. I don't even know. Satan's Agenda. This is, I believe, audio CDs. Yep. If I remember correctly, I picked this up. Our library had had a bag sale about 1.5 years ago. It was like fill a bag for a couple dollars, and I just threw that in there. One sewing machine part. This is off the Singer 401A. This is one of those machines that I'm willing to pay more money for than normal machines. Absolutely great machine. Parts sell fast. They sell good. Grimm's Fairy Tale, illustrated by Fritz Krendel. Oh, we just sold something. Oh, I'll pull that here in a second. Some of these old books, the illustrator is very important. You want to make sure you list who the illustrator is in the title. Show pictures of the illustrations, because a lot of the times people are buying it almost for that art. So we got that going out. Let's see, let's move all of this out of the way. Got these 3 red things. They're all going to the same buyer. 2 of these pants are like velvet. I think one's like Wrangler and one might be like JCPenney or something like that. And then we got this no name, just like, I called it an overall dress. No name, no size, no brand. Still sold it. Another sewing machine part. We got 2 of them off of different machines going out. One DVD. This was something that once again in January would have got pulling down from my store because this is the oldest 10% of the items in my store. But I have that stuff on a very heavy discount right now. I think 40% off, and still accepting offers below. That sold. And last but not least in this unit, 2 pieces of floral fabric going out to the same buyer. That is everything down here. We're gonna go run down to the other unit real quickly, and I'll show you what's sold down there. Okay, so I got everything else pulled down here. First off, we got a lot of books at one of those other paperbacks. So some science fiction, romance, and Western lot that they bought. Very interesting. All paperbacks, though. I think they're reselling them, be my guess. We got one hat, DC, kind of bad shape. Glad that sold, because we are listing lots and lots of hats right now. I do not want to throw stuff on those records, so we're just going to put it nicely on the clean floor. We got one book, Remarkable Incidents and Modern Miracles Through Prayer and Faith. Kind of cool little book. Actually sold the CD before. This was one of the few CDs in my last big CD lot, my massive lot, like 8,000 CDs, that there was a duplicate of. They were both worth selling. Only the Strong Survive. Keith Frank. Both of them have already sold. Monsoon by Sheila Chandra. And Gadzooks, the Homemade Bootleg by Mojo Nixon. Let's see, we've got one Bible, giant print, Faith Partners edition. See if I can stack everything here without it falling. We got this like jacket, like formal outerwear jacket. This is by Hilton Hollis, size 6. Just kind of had a cool vintage style to it. Put that gently over there. Sewing machine bobbin winder and one Tupperware lid. Oldest 10% of my store on 40% off, and I accepted an offer. Ooh, glad to see that stuff go on, because I'd hate to throw that away in January. Zydeco Trail Ride with Buzu Chavez, YS. We got something else, Soul Savers, The Light, The Dead Sea. I've got a lot of CDs today. Traditional Blue Ridge Mountain Fiddling. We've got Brandon Jenkins 7, and then Parasite Eve 2. This is disc 2 only. It does have a Blockbuster sticker on it. What is that? Oh, here's a 1-year Bible. These sell really good, like first week of January, last week of December. Price of them will spike. I do not price them up and wait for that or try and take advantage of that by any means. Anything with my Bibles, I price them below market, trying to get them back into circulation. But this is a 1-year Bible, King James Version. Really cool. Really cool. We got one Xbox One Connect sensor. This has been listed a while, so glad to see it sell. Lots of old stuff selling this week. Also, these shoes, these were in the oldest 10% of my store, so they were on 40% off offer. Another holster selling. I think these are selling for Christmas presents. I had a bunch of them. Sales of them have picked up the last couple of weeks. I think we've only got 2 left now, so glad to see that. That is everything we got going out today. Last time I forgot to show you guys shipping something and just I shipped everything and then totally forgot. So I think today we will show you how I shipped something. Who knows what? What do you guys want to see me ship? I don't know. Let's go to the house and ship something real quick though. All right, I'm going to show you real quickly how I ship out my antiquarian books. Now, this one doesn't have a date on it, but I'm pretty sure it's 20s, 30s. So it's getting close to that 100-year-old age. So I'm not going to put it in a padded envelope. It just doesn't have enough gumption left to hold up to being shipped in one of these. Modern textbooks, we're shipping them in here. I get these from GyroPack. You can get 10% off. Link down in the description by using my code, all that great stuff. But that's not what we're using today because this needs a little bit more protection, even though it was only a $12 book. We're gonna put it in a box. I use these 10 by 8 by 6 boxes. This is actually what I used my eBay quarterly coupon on. They work really good for these. It's a good just general purchase box that I keep around for a lot of things. It can go ground advantage cubic if we're doing things that aren't media mail. But I'm just gonna wrap this up in a couple wraps of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's fairly cheap, so use it. Just use a lot of it. But to save, instead of filling the box with bubble wrap though, because paper's even cheaper, I'm gonna use some paper. I'm using this random long roll I had laying around. Normally I buy it in 18-inch pieces, but I had that piece just laying around, so we're using it today. I'll be glad when it's gone though, because it's just not near as convenient as my 18-inch roll that I keep usually stacked right here. And then we're gonna tape it up. This will ship out 2 to 3 pounds. Let's weigh it real quick. It takes a minute for my scale to turn on. Ship out at a 2-pound rate for medium mail, which right now is $4.57. That's how I'm going to ship out my antiquarian books. Not going to use my GyroPack bubble mailers because not enough protection. We're going to put it in a box.